Hello and welcome, my friends, my wonderful viewers, my wonderful associates. Thank you for joining us for our first elevated table read. What we are currently calling Moonshot in the Park. This is Sonic and the State of Denmark. Thank you so much for joining us, for watching, for taking this all in. It has been a joy to put this together with the crew, with Paddington, with Juliet, with Mac. It has been with Theo. It has been electric. It has been absolutely incredible. Everyone has put in 10,000% of work on this to bring you a genuine adaptation of Hamlet. I don't have much else to say outside of how impressive this is and how exciting it is to have worked with people on this. So I'm just gonna kind of cut us to our opener here and get ready. Why am I green? I'm green. This is how I look. So let's cut it to the next slide. Let's hear from our opener, a new poem.
Time to relax by the fire with a good book. Let me crack the spine on this ancient tome. Why, if it isn't the Moonshot Podcast Network. And they're performing my favorite. No, this is not the show you remember reading in high school. No, this is Sonic and the State of Denmark. Sit back. Relax. That is, unless you're too slow.
Laertes, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is it, Laertes? You cannot speak of reason to the Dane and lose your voice. What wouldst thou beg, Laertes? That shall not be my offer, not thy asking. The head is not more native to the heart, the hand more instrumental to the mouth. Then is the throne of Denmark to thy father. What wouldst thou have, Laertes?
My dread lord, your leave and favour to return to France, from whence though willingly I came to Denmark to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now I must confess, the duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow them to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Pelodius?
He hath, my lord, wrung me from my slow leave by laboursome petition, and at last upon his will I sealed my hard consent. I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes. Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Moreover, that we much did long to see you. The need we have to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation, so call it, sith nor the exterior nor the inward man resembles that it was. What it should be, more than his father's death, that thus hath put him so much from the understanding of himself, I cannot dream of. I entreat you both that, being of so young days brought up with him, and sith so neighboured to his youth and behaviour, to draw him on to pleasures, and to gather so much as from occasion you may glean, whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus that, opened, lies within our remedy.
Good gentleman, he hath much talked of you, and I am sure two men there is not living to whom he more adheres. If it will please you to show us so much gentry and goodwill as to expend your time with us a while for the supply and profit of our hope, your visitation shall receive thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Both your majesties might, by the sovereign power you have of us, put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreaty.
But we both obey, and here give ourselves in the full bent to lay our service freely at your feet, to be commanded.
Thank Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern, and gentle Rosencrantz. I beseech you, instantly to visit my too much changed son. Go, some of you, and bring these gentlemen where Hamlet is.
Oh, heavens make our presence and our practices pleasant and helpful to him.
Aye, amen.
I do think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy so sure as it hath used to do, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that. That do I long to hear. He tells me, my dear Gertrude, he hath found the head and source of all your son's distemper.
I doubt it is no other than the main, his father's death and our hasty marriage.
We shall sift him.
My liege and madam, to expostulate what majesty should be, what duty is, why day is day, night is night, and time is time, were nothing but to waste night, day, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the limbs and outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad, I call it I, for to define true madness, what is but to be nothing else but mad. But let that go.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear I use no art at all. That he's mad, 'tis true, 'tis true, 'tis pity, and pity, 'tis true. A foolish figure, but farewell it, for I will use no art. Let mad let us grant him then. It now remains that we find out the cause of this effect, or rather say the cause of this defect, for this effect defective comes by cause. Thus it remains, and the remainder thus perpend. I have a daughter, she is mine, who in her duty and obedience mark, hath given me this. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautiful Ophelia. That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase. Beautified is a vile phrase, but you shall hear thus. In her excellent white bosom, these, etc.
Came this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while, I will be faithful. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Oh, dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers. I have not art to reckon my groans, but that I love thee best. Oh, most best, believe it. Adieu, thine evermore, most dear lady, whilst this machine is to him, Hamlet. This, in obedience, hath my daughter shown me, and more above hath his solicitings, as they fell out by time, by means and place, all given to mine ear.
But how hath she received his love?
What do you think of me?
As a man faithful and honorable.
I would fain prove so. But what might you think when I had seen this hot love on the wing? No, I went round to work, and my young mistress thus I did bespeak. Lord Hamlet is a prince out of thy star. This must not be. And prescripts then I gave her that she should lock herself from his resort, admit no messengers, receive no tokens, which done, she took the fruits of my advice, and he, repelled, fell into a sadness, then into a fast, thence to a watch, thence to a weakness, thence to a lightness, and by this declension into the madness wherein now he raves and we mourn for.
Do you think 'tis this?
It may be. Very like.
Hath there been such a time? I would fain to know that I have positively said 'tis so when it proved otherwise.
Not that I know.
Take this. From this. If this be otherwise, if circumstances lead me, I will find where truth is hid, though it were hid indeed within the center.
Or may we try it further?
You know, sometimes he walks 4 hours together here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such a time, I'll lose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind and harass then. Mark the encounter. If he love her not, and be not for his reason fallen thereon, let me be no assistant for estate, but keep a farm and carters.
We will try it.
Oh, but look, where sadly the poor wretch comes reading.
Away, I do beseech you both, away! I'll board him presently. Oh, give me leave. How doth my good lord, Hamlet?
Well, God a mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent well. You are an eggmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Then I would you were so honest, my man.
Honest, my lord?
Yea, sir. To be honest, as this world goes, is to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That's very true, my lord.
And with you out of the way, that's only 9,998 to go.
What do you read, my lord?
Words.
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
I mean the matter that you read, my lord.
Oh, slanders, dude. The good sir in this book says that old men have mustaches 3 feet wide, that their outfits are garish red, their eyes purging thick amber and plum tree gum, and that they have a plentiful lack of wit together with most weak hams. So I guess you've got something to look forward to, if, like me, you could run backwards.
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it. Will you walk out in the air, my lord?
Into my grave?
Indeed, that's out of the air. How pregnant sometimes his replies are. A happiness that often madness hits on, which reason and sanity could not so prosperously be delivered of him. I will leave him and suddenly contrive the means of meeting between him and my daughter. My lord, I will take my leave of you.
You cannot, sir, take from me anything that I would more willingly part withal.
Fare you well, my lord. You go to seek the Lord Hamlet, there he is.
God save you, sir.
My honored lord.
My most dear lord.
Hey. Oh, hey! Heck yeah, what's happening, Knuckles? And Tails! My guys, how goes it?
As the indifferent children of the earth.
Yeah, happy that we are not over happy. Oh, for unfortune's cap, we are not the very button.
Nor the soles of her shoe?
Neither, my lord.
What news?
None, my lord, but that Denmark's grown honest.
Denmark? But your news is not true. Let me question more in particular. What have you, my good friends, deserved at the hands of fortune that she has you speak in such a way?
In such a way, my lord?
So, methodical? Not free at all.
Like a prison, my lord.
To speak like this makes Denmark a prison.
Then is the world one?
A goodly one, in which there are many dungeons, dragons, and dives, Denmark being one of the worst.
We think not so, my lord.
Why then 'tis none to you, for there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. This manner of speech, to me, it 'tis a prison.
Why then, your ambition makes it thus. 'Tis too narrow for your mind.
Oh God, I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space, were it not that I have bad dreams.
Oh, which dreams indeed are ambition? For the very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream.
Oh geez, shadows here too?
Truly, and I hold ambition of so airy and light a quality that it is but a shadow's shadow.
Then be our beggars' bodies and our monarchs and outstretched heroes the beggars' shadows. Shall we to the court? For, by my fay, I cannot reason.
We'll
wait upon
you.
And lose the only two normal guys here? No way, Jose, I am most dreadfully attended. But, in the beaten way of friendship, what are we doing here?
To visit you, my lord. No other occasion.
Oh no, for real, guys. What are we doing here? Why are you talking like this? Is someone making you? Did Amy have another birthday? What is happening? Come on, say something.
What should we say, my lord?
Anything to the purpose. I don't know how I got here. Everyone I talk to sounds like they just came fresh from the Ren Fair. My two friends are... You have to know what's going on. You know what's going on, right?
To what end, my lord?
That you must show me. Look, you two know I trust you. And I know that you can trust me, so I need the both of y'all to be real with me. Is Eggman making you do this? Or is there something else going on?
What say you?
No, man. If you love me, don't hold back.
My lord, we were sent for. I know not this egg.
What a piece of work, Eggman. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in form, in moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Eggman delights me not. No, nor egg women neither, though by your smiling you seem to say so.
My lord, there was no such stuff in my thoughts.
Well, I think we can say we made some headway.
You think so?
I think we can say that.
I think we can say he made us look ridiculous.
It's no use. Those two look like my friends, and I must look like one of theirs, but are we even thinking of the same people? To me, those are my oldest buddies, Tails and Knuckles. To them, I'm some phony prince of Denmark. Hamlet. Eggman called me Hamlet. Not Blue Rodent, not Little Rat, and not even Blasted Hedgehog, but Hamlet. I recognize the name from Amy's bookshelf, but never found the time to finish it. Guess I should have gotten the audiobook, considering... Well, how many more of my friends are stuck here? Assuming those are my friends and they aren't... No. What am I thinking? The easy way out isn't my style. I'll free them and end the story on the note it deserves, whatever I have to do. Just, you know, as soon as I figure out what I have to do. Fellas, it is good to see you, even if it's not quite you.
My dear lord, in what way?
We're not ourselves, like actors in a play.
Will be with you, gentlemen.
Hark, you, Guildenstern, and you two, Tails. At each ear a hearer. That great baby you see there is not yet out of his swaddling cloths.
Haply he is the second time come to them, for they say an old man is twice a child.
I bet he comes to tell me of the players. Believe it. You say right, sir. Monday morning 'twas then indeed.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
My lord, I have news to tell you! When Charmy was an actor in Spagonia...
The actors are come hither, my lord. The best actors in the world, either for tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral, comical, historical, tragical, comical, historical, pastoral, scene, indivisible, or poem unlimited. Seneca cannot be too heavy, nor Plautus too light, for the law of writ and the liberty, these are the only men.
Whoa, Chaos! What a treasure hadst thou!
What a treasure had he, my lord.
Why, that of silence and listening. Hey! Well... Hey, welcome! Good to see you or whatever. Hey, story lady. You look as weird as me and everyone else here. Can you, with gusto, tell me a tale?
What tale, my good lord?
Oh, I think it goes like, famed festival of Soliana, homage to god of time and light and life. Will then, whoa, rose disastrous flames. Dastardly doctor does seek to take yon princess prisoner when, in the nick of time, blue streak speeds by. Take it away.
For God, my lord, well spoken with good accent and good discretion.
No match is churlish doctor, however, 'gainst this azure wind. Over and over the two clash, passing beautiful princess back and forth, such like a tuber warmid. Amid such clash arrives mystic Argent, deceived by demon most black and hoggish. Cerulean hero, oh, it's no use. And into a wall he is thrown. And into a wall he is thrown. And into a wall he is thrown.
too long.
It shall to the barbers with your stash. Prithee, say on.
When arrives rosy intervention, yet again changes the moblid princess' hands.
Ah, that's good. Moblid princess is good.
You'd think so, creep.
Meanwhile, on mission most grave rides forth, brooding knight of holy Saint Maria. On wintry quest, dark scepter is shattered, freeing the form of his fearsome mirror. Oh, woe, woe, calamitous existence, fearsome future, shown true by this phantom. Born a weapon, forced into a scabbard, blessed with friends to act as cruelest jailers. Brave-hearted hero, nay, not to be so. Black-hearted evil, accursed soul. Oh!
Look where she has turned almost like my son. Prithee, no more.
Cool. Things were getting a bit boring for my tastes. But hey, Egghead, you treat this troop right, okay? They're not just my friends, they're the record of the time. Better a gnarly headstone than a bad word from these guys.
My lord, I will use them according to their desert.
Man, much better. Use everyone after his desert and who wouldn't end up looking like you. Use them alike to your own honor and dignity. The less they deserve, the more merit is in your bounty. Take him in.
Come, sirs.
Follow him, friends. We'll hear a play tomorrow. Hey, Blaze, old buddy. Can you play The Murder of Gonzago?
Aye, my lord.
Then run it tomorrow night. And you could, for a need, study a speech of some 12 or 16 beats, which I would set down and insert in it. Could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that lord, and look you mock him. Not. My good friends, I'll leave you till night. You are more welcome to Elsinore than I.
Good, my lord.
Aye, so goodbye to you. Now I am alone. Man, what a rogue and peasant hog am I? Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force her soul to be nothing like my frickin' friend Blaze? Her, Knuckles, Tails, they're all like players upon a stage. So how do I bring them down? I'm glad you asked. See, I'll have these players play something like my second venture. Some would call it battle, but I digress. As who'd forget that day we saved the world from Lizard Biological and the Gerald Diabolical? Nay, never. I'd never forget, and never would they. Thus, beloved friends, I'll save from this spell. And Eggman too. Maybe. If I've the time. 'Tis not my norm, but if the play's the thing, then I'll make it work. Whoops, my rings!
And you can, by no drift of conference, get from him why he puts on this confusion, grading so harshly all his days of quiet with turbulent and dangerous lunacy?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
Nor do we find him forward to be sounded, but with a crafty madness keeps aloof when we would bring him to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
Yeah, but with much forcing of his disposition.
But of our demands most free in his reply.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Madam, it so fell out that certain players were o'erwrought on the way. Of these we told him, and there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear of it. They are here about the court, and as I think they have already ordered this night to play before him.
'Tis most true, and he beseeched me to entreat your majesties to hear and see the matter.
With all my heart, it doth much content me to hear him so inclined. Good gentlemen, give him a further edge and drive his purpose into these delights.
We shall, my lord.
Sweet Gertrude, leave us too, for we have closely sent for Hamlet hither, that he, as 'twere by accident, may here affront Ophelia. Her father and myself, in lawful espionage, will so bestow ourselves that, seeing unseen, we may of their encounter frankly judge and gather by him, as he has behaved, if it be the affliction of his love or no that thus he suffers for.
I shall obey you. And for your part, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. So shall I hope your virtues will bring him to his wonted way again, to both your honors.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, walk you here. Gracious, so please you, we will bestow ourselves. Read on this book, that show of such an exercise may color your loneliness. We are oft to blame in this, too much proved, that with devotion's visage and pious action we do sugar over the devil himself.
'Tis too true. How smart a lash that speech doth give my conscience. The harlot's cheek beautied with plastering art is not more ugly to the thing that helps it than is my deed to my most painted word. Oh, heavy burden.
I hear him coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To run or not to run? That is the question. Whether it's nobler for this hog to suffer the 1,000 marries of outrageous cadence, or to leg it toward an early exit and by escaping, end this. To run. Be free. Be free, and with such freedom are we rid of the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks this world is heir to. It's a situation devoutly to be really appreciated right now, actually. To run. Be free. Be free perchance to leave. Aye. There's the prob. For in that speedy bliss, what friends may come? Sure, shuffle off this mortal chore, but dare I ask, what's the use in all that shuffling if you're shuffling a one from the only ones you know? It gives me pause. Running may be all I know, but here I am, refusing to go. And you say run. Tell me, what acts may come once I have left this zone of Denmark? What sonic adventure would follow this sonic rush? Bountiful hills, each greener than the last? Or boundless null space, where the running goes for naught? This respect slows my jog to a slog. And to chase this radical train of thought, where lay the purpose of speed when there be destinations no road may lead to, save one? And what say when the running speeds you straight toward that lonesome place, with none to join you through its gates? I say to you, I could run for the four corners of this earth, for the very depths of deep space, and still find myself again transfixed in fear, rooted to this spot right here. To run. To be. So running is not to be at all. Pipe down! For here comes my fair Amy. Rose, I'm begging. I'm praying. Be all my friends remembered.
Good, my lord. How does your honor for this many a day?
I mean, I'm okay. Well, enough.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I've longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
That wasn't me, Amy. I never gave you a thing.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with those nothings, words of so sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again. For to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Whoa, are you for real?
My lord?
Is this a joke? You're serious?
What means your lordship?
That if you were serious and real, you'd never seriously consider giving me these letters back. Would you?
Could love, my lord, have better commerce than with words returned?
Love! Your returned words of love make love more real, I'll grant you that. But words of love made of letters of love return like this and become nothing. This was sometime a paradox, but now sometime gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for I am not what I am. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get out of here, Amy, while you still can. Why do you follow the games and lines set forth for you by other men? I would myself be indifferent, honest, but you are no more yourself than I am. What should such fellows as I do, aimless between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Get thee to a garden, Rose. Do not play the part they have for you. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Later.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens.
If you would fall in love and marry, I'll give you this as a wedding present. None of it be real. Better to raise 100 chow than a single hedgehog, be lost 1,000 miles from home than in the middle of this zone. Get thee to a garden, a race, a kindergarten, a farewell.
But Hamlet...
Or, if you do need marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters the world makes of them. To a garden, go, and quickly too. Farewell!
Heavenly powers, restore him!
You all have one face, one name, and yet you would make yourselves another. Your nicknames would be funny if it wasn't clear. Not a one of you knows their name at all. Amy, get out of here. I can't say more. You and I can't be together if we can't even keep pace. We cannot be together. Those that are all together already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a garden, go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword. The expectancy and rose of the fair state. The glass of fashion and the mold of form. The observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most deject and wretched, that sucked the honey of his music vows. Now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of time and harsh. That unmatched form and stature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! To have seen what I have seen, see what I see!
His affections do not that way tend, nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There's something in his soul over which his melancholy sits on brood, and I do doubt the hatch and the disclose will be some danger, which for to prevent I have in quick determination thus set it down. He shall with speed to England for the demand of our neglected tribute. Haply the seas and countries different with variable objects shall expel this something settled matter in his heart, whereon his brain still beating puts him thus from fashion of himself. What think you on it?
It shall do well. But yet I do believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please, but if you hold it fit, after the play let his queen mother all alone entreat him to show his grief. Let her be around with him, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
Shall be so. Madness and great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, without without messing it up. Whatever. The point of the performance is to shake them out of whatever spell they're under.
Ah, the very spell of life.
Look, the story you're telling is real. Realer than this world we're in.
As all stories are, of course.
It happened. It happened to me. I lived it, and I was there. The others, they were there too. You're good performers, and so I need you to do this show with pizzazz, a bit of Jenna says what, to help them understand how fake this hoity-toity castle crap is.
I warrant your honor.
Now, be not too tamed neither, but get schooled by the vibes, you know? Suit your action to the stage, or the stage to the action, but don't overstep what's natural. The point of playing is to be radical, but radical like nature is. Now, going too fast, or not fast enough, though it makes some chumps laugh, it also makes folks who actually care grieve, and a theater full of the first don't count like a row of the second. Also, if it seems like I'm not watching, it's not that I'm not watching you. It's that it's important that they watch you and that I be watching them to see if any can be shaken out of this spell. I would like to think they all could, but even just one of them on my side would mean the world to me. You see?
I hope we've reformed that indifferently with us, sir.
Oh, reform it altogether. You've got this. You're going to crush it. Don't let anyone improv. Don't let anyone step out. Everyone please be normal. Go, make yourselves ready. How now, my lord? Will the king hear this piece of work?
And the queen too, and that presently.
Go get the players. Make it snappy. You two keep an eye on him?
Aye, my lord.
They're coming to the play. Act natural. Idle.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, if faith of the crocodile's dish. I eat the air, promise crammed.
Have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. My lord, you played once while studying for your doctorate, you say?
That I did, my lord, and was accounted a good actor.
And who did you play?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed with capital. Brutus killed me.
That's brutal, buddy. Are the players ready?
Aye, my lord. They stay upon your patience.
Come hither, dear Hamlet, sit by me.
No, good mother. Here's a better view.
Oh, do you mark that?
Hey, Ames, how's the sun shining?
The sun, my lord?
Did you go outside, get some fresh air?
Not I, my lord.
Well, you know what they say, to err is human.
I think nothing, my lord.
Well, isn't that nothing? Amy Rose, thinking nothing. Remind me to make much ado about nothing when you're normal again.
Normal, my lord?
As normal as you've ever been.
Enter two hedgehogs. One of the hogs steals an emerald off the table and, when a third person enters, blames the innocent hedgehog. The innocent hog is captured and taken away while the evil hog, while holding an egg, steals the rest of the emeralds. The good hog gets out and chases the evil hog. The two of them fight and realize they have a common enemy, a salamander. They come together to fight it, and the evil hog saves the good hog's life.
Do I know this play, my lord?
You should. I left out like 90% of the stuff about his sister, but I think it still makes sense.
We'd like this show imports the argument of the play.
You don't know the half of it.
Will she tell us what this show meant?
If she doesn't, then I don't know what we're paying her for.
You are not. You are not. I'll mark the play.
For us and for our tragedy, here stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently. Full 50 times hath sun and moon gone round, since good Gerald Doctor was laid in ground. Mad with grief, cursed tome did he write, while held as captive in gun Black Op's sight. A waste of work, though it brought greatest woe. Retrieve it I must, dark project, shadow.
Years a many laid I in frosty tomb, when came the Eggman, spelling worldly doom. Conquest he wishes, an earthwide attack, with me as his vanguard, dressed all red and black. 7 emeralds together we'll need, 1 in our midst and 6 claimed at speed. This cobalt impostor shall taketh the blame, while I sneak off, shadowy as my name. To the Ark we go, the place of my birth. This Dr. Perrot best show me his worth.
Held captive by chumps, a miserable fate, till from their chopper a city escape. For a gem then I'll search, for evil can take her. Wait, who's that I see?
I've found you, faker. The crystals are mine, and the eggs as well. Best of luck, you fool. I'll see you in hell.
Can he say that?
A jeweled septet, all gathered in aster. In warning I cry, igniteth this blaster. Give up thy hope and fall to your knees, for Ivo Robotnik be noweth your liege.
Nowith?
Everyone's a critic.
Speed's of the essence, so brisk we depart. Heroes together, a rush for the Ark. With emerald forged and half of a plan, in this foul place we maketh our stand. Through dangers we dodge, and traps we do twist, till the Eggman catches us right in his midst. We loseth our gem, but alas, oh no, he's seen through our gambit, and away I go. Drifting through space, to my death it would seem, less from a fake crystal, some power I gleam. I'll make as did Shadow, an emerald hoe, while I let out the cry, Chaos Control!
What? Impossible! He escaped! By God! Damnable! Damnable! I hate that hedgehog! Oh, what is this? The station, it shifts, dropped into freefall, and ground rising quick. Grandfather Gerald, your revenge comes clear. An apocalypse now, in the name of...
Maria! In memory forgot, I heareth again the words that she spoke last for her end. Please to protect and cherish this planet, a vow abandoned, no longer, God damn it.
Not even my son has mouth this foul.
You'd be surprised.
Eggman, impostor, this vengeance must cease. We'll start with its source, that hideous beast, which predateth me at the heart of the Ark. Now together with faith, let us embark.
So, Your Highness, how are you liking the play?
The hedgehog doth explain too much, methinks.
Well, you know how it is. Adaptations are never perfect.
What do you call the play?
The last episode, Wishes Are Eternal. The 2 hedgehogs have to work together to defeat an evil lizard.
An evil lizard?
Oh, the evilest. It thinks it's top dog, but it's got another thing coming. Anyway, just watch. It all makes sense by the end. This is Shadow and me, or someone playing me. You get it.
You are as good as a chorus, my lord.
We go down in the Ark, Knuckles is there, and the bio-lizard is between us and this fake shrine for the Master Emerald. That's a whole thing, I had to cut it for time. So Shadow fights him, only for dude to chaos control his way out to the front of the station. Do you follow?
You are keen, my lord. You are keen.
You're not so bad yourself, Rose. Anyway, after he gets warped out there, Shadow and I go to the shrine, we clasp hands all cool style, and then the music hits.
Dost thou feel life moving through thy mind? Looks like it came back for more. Yes, yes, yes!
And dost thou feel time slipping down one's spine? Oh, you try, and try, and try to ignore, yeah!
He can hardly swallow his fears and pain, and he can't help but follow, even though it puts him right back where he came. And so, to this I say, live and learn.
And this is where things really start kicking off. We go super, and then we head into space and start kicking the tar out of that stupid lizard. Like, seriously, that thing never knew it hit it. Didn't even see us coming.
King rises!
What, frighted with false fire?
How fares my lord?
Give o'er the play.
Some light. Away!
Lights! Lights! Lights!
Whew. Guess things got too intense for him, not to mention everyone else. Shoot! I really thought the play would be the thing. Whew. Sorry, Ames. Really dunced this one up, huh? Ames?
Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Hamlet. The production. It has made its mark upon me, I fear.
What'd you call me?
I called you not. I called you. Never mind. I must away. Please excuse me, my lord.
Good my lord, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, the whole history.
The king, sir.
Yeah? What about him?
Well, is in his retirement marvelous distempered.
With vanilla. Spicy.
No, my lord, with choler.
Well, I don't know who this collar guy is, but I figure Vector would have a better time with him than he would with me. That croc really did not care for the play.
Good my lord, put your discourse into some frame and start not so wildly from my affair.
Right, 'cause you're one to talk. Anything else?
The queen your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you.
Oh, how nice of her.
Nay, good my lord, this courtesy is not of the right breed. If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer, I will do your mother's commandment. If not, your pardon and my return shall be the end of my business.
Can't
What, my lord?
make you a wholesome answer. To be honest, not even sure what that means. But friends, such answer as I can make, you shall command. Or rather, as you say, my mother. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. My mother, you say.
Then thus she says, your behavior hath struck her into amazement and admiration.
Ooh, pretty good son that can so astonish a mother. But is there no chaser on the heels of Mama's admiration? Go on.
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We shall obey were she 10 times our mother. Were she even once our mother. Anything else?
My lord, you once did love me.
And do still by these kickers and peelers.
Good my lord, what is your cause of distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty if you deny your griefs to your friend.
Rosie, I got nothing.
How can that be when you have the voice of the king himself for your succession in Denmark?
Yeah, sure, but what profits a hog if he shall gain the whole world? I forget the rest. Hey, a masquerade! Let me see that. So, run the tape back. What's with you two, really? Is this some kind of prank, or you got another reason for still talking like this?
Oh, my lord, if my duty be too bold, my love is too unmannerly.
I did not catch a word of that. How about giving this mask a try?
My lord, I cannot.
Come on!
Believe me, I cannot.
Come on!
I know no touch of it, my lord.
Oh, it's as easy as lying. Look here, these are the straps.
But these cannot I command to any performance of harmony. I have not the skill.
Well, now you're just selling yourself short, Nux. And Tails, buddy. You won't try either? Why not? You're born naturals, aren't you? You would play upon me, calling yourself some crap like Rosenstern and Gildenkrantz, and treating me like some distant co-star. No, worse. Like another face in the crowd. Wake up! You think I'm so easy a mark? Call me what Hamlet you will, but for all you try me, you cannot play upon me. Evening, Eggy.
My lord, the queen would speak with you, and presently.
Do you see yonder cloud that's almost in shape of a camel?
By the mass, and 'tis like a camel indeed.
Methinks it is like a weasel.
It is backed like a weasel.
Or like a whale.
Very like a whale.
Then I'll be by my mother in a sec. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I will come in a sec.
I will say so.
In a sec is easily said. Leave me, friends. Never been a fan of the witching hour, when graveyards yawn and earth itself feels close to shattering. 'Twas a time I could drink hot blood and do bitterer business than the day would deign to look on. Now like that am I once more, a beast in unfamiliar form. Get it together, dude! Let not ever the vibe of Eggman enter this speedy soul. Feet, don't fail me now. Speed my way onto Vanilla's chamber where I might speak to her direct, cruel, but in kindness. The rest are one thing, but she's another. Awaken, I swear, she must from the stream, for she forgets her child true. Young rabbit, cream.
He will come straight. Look you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace hath screened and stood between much heat and him. I'll silence me even here. Pray you, be round with him.
Nilla.
I'll warrant you, fear me not. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Evening, Mom.
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Vanilla, you have your child most offended.
What offense have I done to you, Sonic?
The same as all the rest. You. What was that?
Do you forget me, Hamlet?
No. You just call me by my name. My real name.
My son.
Nick. Sonic. Sonic, you remember? The guy who's crashed your living room once or twice for a tea party with you and, your actual kid?
You frighten me. What are these tall tales? Of what kid do you speak? Explain, Hamlet.
Cream, Vanilla! Cream the rabbit! Cute little girl about yay big and, the light of your frickin' life?
I must... Cream?
Finally, somebody catches up!
Sonic? Oh, where is this? Where are we? Sonic, what have they done with Cream? What have they done with my daughter?
What ho! Help!
What? You egg?
Oh! I am slain!
Oh, me. What is thou?
Oh!
Oh, me. What is...
Oh, truly, I am slain!
Oh, me.
No! I am slain! I am slain! I am slain! I am slain! I am...
Hamlet, what hast thou done?
Oh, not? Was it the egg?
What a rash and bloody deed is this?
Maybe, but not bloody. He's a tough guy. He'll live, and now everyone will start to remember, just like you. That wretched, intruding, controlling fool. Farewell. Yeah, you was the root of our troubles. Leave wringing of your hands. Peace, sit down, and let me wring your heart, for so I shall. He always bounces back, like a ball less than an egg. His defeat will be short, but the success long.
What have I done, that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of sense, calls entire lives hypocrite, takes off the hat from the fair forehead of an innocent chow, as false as Dicer's oaths. Oh, such a deed! As from the body of contraction plucks the very soul, and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face does glow over this solidity and compound mass with heated visage, as against the doom is thought-sick at the act.
Aye? What act that roars so loud and thunders?
Look upon those memories from the play, and these counterfeited for our lives here. See you who caught glimpse of your history. You know who you are, Vanilla, just remember. That was Eggman, Robotnik, Sir Tinker. You were Vanilla, Mother, Baker, friend. Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Vector, all friends. Vanilla, have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leap to feed and batten on this moor? Have you eyes?
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnst my eyes into my very soul. And there, I see such blue and grained spots as will not leave their tinct.
Hey, but to speak in a tongue you may recognize. You know what is right.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words like daggers enter my ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
You live in a home with your daughter, Two Chow and a robot. Tails and Amy babysit. Shadow's also there sometimes.
No more!
Vector and the Chaotic solve mysteries. You've hired them to save me and hover over me with your ears. She's here! She's in the room with us now!
Alas, she's mad.
Do you not see her? Just there, in the glass! As clear as can be! Oh, Cream, speak to us! Oh, say!
Sonic, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on my mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. You must speak to her, Sonic.
How is't with you, lady?
Alas, how is't with you that you do bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse? Forth at your eyes your spirits wildly peep, and as the sleeping soldiers in the alarm, your bedded hair like life and excrements start up and stand on end. Oh, gentle hog, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper, patience. Whereon do you look?
Her! Look you how cheerfully she glares! She is present and well! Preaching to stones would make them capable! Please, speak to her!
To whom do you speak?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all, yet all that is I see.
Nor did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there! Look how she steals away! Cream the rabbit as she is from my world! Look where she goes, even now!
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation, madness is a very cunning in.
Madness?
Hamlet, what would you have me do?
I would have you remember! Or at least tell me you do as such!
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath, and breath of life, I have no life to breathe what thou hast said to me.
To hell with this. Why stay? The problem must be mine, and mine alone.
Where shall you go?
Where indeed? Are not all my needs answered in Elsinore? Why should I want for more than friends deluded and a queen mother who trades out her earnest ward for a rogue? Good night indeed. This counselor is now most still, most secret, and most grave, who was in life a foolish prating knave. Good night, dearest mother.
There's matter in these sighs. These profound heaves you must translate. 'Tis fit we understand them. Where is your son?
Bestow this place on us a little while. Mine own lord, what have I seen tonight?
Gertrude, how does Hamlet?
He... Why, yes. My son was mad as the sea and the wind, when both contend which is the mightier. In his lawless fit, he, behind the arras, hearing something stir, spins to a dash, cries, you egg, and in this brainish apprehension, knocks through an open window, The unseen good old man.
Indeed, it had been so with us had we been there. His liberty is full of threats to all. To you yourself, to us, to everyone. Alas, how shall this bloody deed be answered? It will be belayed to us, whose providence should have kept short, restrained, and out of haunt this mad young man. But so much was our love, we would not understand what was most fit. Oh, Gertrude, come away. The sun no sooner shall the mountains touch, but we will ship him hence. And this vile deed we must with all our majesty and skill both countenance and excuse. Ho, Guildenstern! Friends both, go you and join with some further aid. Hamlet in madness hath Polonius slain, and from his mother's closet hath spun him yon. Go seek him out, speak fair, and determine his countenance, and the expedience of his hurt and danger. I pray to you, haste in this. Come, Gertrude, we'll call up our wisest friends and let them know both what we mean to do and what's untimely done. If we do transport this once young man, whose whisper over the world's diameter, as level as the cannon to his blank transports his poisoned shot, may miss our name and hit the woundless air. Oh, come away! My soul is full of discord and dismay.
Safely stowed.
Hamlet, Lord Hamlet.
But soft, what noise? Who calls out Hamlet? Oh, here they come.
What have you done, my lord, with the dead body?
Dead body? He seemed lively enough to me.
Tell us where 'tis, that we may take it thence and bear it to the chapel.
Do not believe it.
Believe what?
That I can keep your counsel and not mine own. Besides, to be demanded of a sponge, what replication should be made by a knight of the wind?
Take you me for a sponge, my lord?
Aye, guy that soaks up our king's countenance, his rewards, his authorities. But such officers do Vector best service in the end. He keeps them like an ape, an apple in the corner of his jaw, first mouthed to be last swallowed. When he needs what you have gleaned, it is but squeezing you, and sponge, you shall be dry again.
I understand you not, my lord.
I am glad of it. Knavish speech sleeps in a foolish ear.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is, and go with us to the king.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing.
A thing, my lord?
Of nothing. Bring me to him. Hide fox and all after.
Wait! We will accompany you abroad, my lord. Won't we, Guildenstern?
We will? I mean, we will. To Spagonia we'll sail.
To Spagonia? Does his memory return?
Anapatos, Holoska, Empire City, and that most dangerous of lands, England.
Yes, to England. Together we shall go, and away from this air of Elsinore, our spirits will be most surely raised.
And what of our egg? Still he skulks about.
I'm certain that the matter can be settled in our absence. The king shall have a handle upon it.
A flatfoot playing king playing flatfoot? Parts within parts settle quite strangely here. But settling does not suit me. Let us fly.
You'll come with us, my lord?
You need to ask? I'll come with you, my friends. To England I must go nevertheless, but why make the journey alone? With us, the time shall pass with ease, and the dangers more easily still. Come! Sonic heroes together shall embark. It shall be as no time at all has passed. It shall be as though yonder days have come back again. The three of us, just like old times, as one.
Live.
I will not speak with her.
She is importunate, indeed distract. Her mood will needs be pitied.
What would she have?
She speaks much of her father, says he was none, and in her discourse goes as boldly that there's tricks in the world and hems and beats her heart. spurns enviously at straws, speaks things in doubt that carry but half sense. Her speech is nothing, yet the unshapen use of it doth move the hearers to collection. They aim at it and botch the words up fit to their own thoughts, which, as her winks and nods and gestures yield them, indeed would make one think there might be thought, though nothing sure, yet much unhappily.
'Twere good she were spoken with, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in ill-breeding minds. Let her come in. To my sick soul, as sin's true nature is, each toy seems prologue to some great amiss. So full of artless jealousy is guilt. It spills itself in fearing to be spilt.
Where is the beauteous Queen of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
I got out my map and chose a place I wanted to go to. Packed up my stuff, set out for adventure.
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
Say you? No, nay. Pray you, mark. I know that your lucky color is that cool shade of blue. At his head a grass-green turf, at his heels a stone. Oh,
Nay, but Ophelia.
thank you, mark. Won't mind painting myself blue for you.
Alas, look here, my lord.
Ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya. Ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya. I guess I'm so easy to understand. I just do whatever comes to me naturally.
Oh, do you, pretty lady?
Well, your majesty, they say the hedgehog was an eggman's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but we know not what we may be. God be at your table.
Pretty Ophelia?
As pretty as this? So many things I want. I want to be a wonderful girl. I'm not simple-minded, and I won't be a pearl.
Long hath she been thus?
I hope all will be well. We must be patient, but I cannot choose but weep to think they would lay him in the cold ground. My shadow brother shall know of it, and so I thank you for your good counsel. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. You're so sweet. Good night. Good night.
Follow her close. Give her good watch, I pray you. Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father's death, and now behold. Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. First her father slain. Next your son gone, and he most violent author of his own just remove. The people muddied, thick, and unwholesome in their thoughts and whispers for good Polonius' death, and we have done but greenly and hugger-mugger to inter him. Poor Ophelia, divided from herself and her fair judgment, without the which we are pictures or mere beasts. Last, and as much containing as all these, her brother is in secret come from France, feeds on his wonder, keeps himself in clouds, and wants not buzzers to infect his ear with pestilent speeches of his father's death, wherein necessity of matter beggared, will nothing stick our person to arraign ear in ear and ear. Oh, my dear Gertrude, this, like to a murdering piece, in many places gives me superfluous death.
Alack, what noise is this?
Attend! Where is my Switzers? Let them guard the door! What is the matter?
Save yourself, my lord. The ocean, overpeering of his list, eats not the flats with more impiteous haste than young Laertes, in a riotous head o'erbears your officers. The rabble call him lord, and as the world were now but to begin, antiquity forgot, custom not known, the ratifiers and props of every word, they cry, choose we, Laertes shall be king. Caps, hands, and tongues applaud it to the clouds. Laertes shall be king. Laertes king.
Oh, how cheerfully on the false trail they cry. Oh, this is counter, you false Danish dogs!
Bro,
Where is this king? Sirs, stand you all without.
No, let us come in.
No,
No, let's come in.
I pray you give me leave.
We will. We will.
Froggy.
Thank you. Keep the door. Oh, thou vile king, give me my father.
Calmly, good Laertes.
That drop of blood that's calm proclaims me bastard, cries egg to my father, brands the harlot even here between the chaste unsmirched brow of my true mother.
call Laertes that thy rebellion looks so giant-like. Let him go, Gertrude. Do not fear our person. There's such divinity doth hedge a king that treason can but peep to what it would, acts little of his will. Tell me, Laertes, why thou art thus incensed. Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. To hell allegiance, vows to the blackest devil, conscience and grace to the profoundest pit. I dare damnation. To this point I stand, that both the worlds I give to negligence. Let come what comes, only I'll be revenged most thoroughly for my father.
Shall stay you.
My will, not all the world. And for my means I'll husband them so well they shall go far with little.
Good, Laertes, if you desire to know the certainty of your dear father is written on your revenge that swoopstake. You will draw both friend and foe, winner and loser.
None but his enemies.
Will you know them, then?
To his good friends thus wide I'll ope my arms, and, like the kind life-rendering pelican, repast them with my blood.
Why, now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless of your father's death, and am most sensibly in grief for it, it shall as level to your judgment appear as day does to your eye.
How now? What noise is that?
Let her come in. Let her come in.
Oh, heat, dry up my brains. Tears 7 times salt, burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. By heaven, thy madness shall be paid with weight till our scale turn the beam. O Rose of May, dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia. O heavens, is it possible a young maid's wits should be as mortal as an old man's life? Nature is fine in love, and, where 'tis fine, it sends some precious instance of itself after the thing it loves.
I do understand the feelings of a Persian cat, but the Sphinx looked so cute, I had to shave it. Fare you well, my shadow dove.
Hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus.
Makes me wanna be his specialty, just a self-centered girl. But there are nights that I have trouble going to sleep.
This nothing's more than the matter.
He reminds me of Parsley when he's standing there all alone.
A document in madness, thoughts and remembrance fitted with afflictions, passion. Hell itself she turns to favor and to prettiness.
There's nowhere to hide, come settle our lives, I'll always be there for you. In the best and worst times, you can be my sweetest honey for eternity. Sweets to the sweet, I'll be a rose, not a pearl.
Do you see this, oh God?
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, or you deny me right. Go but apart, make choice of whom your wisest friends you will, and they shall hear and judge twixt you and me. If by direct or by collateral hand they find us touched, we will our kingdom give, our crown, our life, and all that we call ours to you in satisfaction. But if not, be you content to lend your patience to us, and we shall jointly labor with your soul to give it due content.
Let this be so. His means of death, his obscure funeral, no trophies, sword, nor hatment o'er his bones, no noble rite nor formal ostentation. Cry to be heard, as 'twere from heaven to earth that I must call it in question.
So you shall. And where the offense is, let the great axe fall. I pray you, go with me.
What are they that would speak with me?
Seafaring men, ma'am. They say they have letters for you.
Let them come in. I do not know from what part of the world I should be greeted, if not from Lord Sonic.
God bless you, ma'am.
Let him bless thee too.
He shall, ma'am, and to please him. There's a letter for you, ma'am. It came from the ambassador that was bound for England. If your name be Amy, as I'm to let know it is.
Dear Amy, it's Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. A little while ago, me and my pals Rosie and Gildy, or as I prefer to call them, Tails and Nux, made a break for that faraway land of freaks and bobbies. Unfortunately, these pirates we met didn't seem to much like that idea. I may have gotten a little hasty in the rumble and hopped aboard their ship, leaving mine on its original course and joining these boys for, where else? Elsinore. I'm not too broken up about it, though. Me, Nux, and Tails will catch up later, but in the meantime, I left them something to remember me by. Oh, if only I could see the looks on their faces. Ah well, see you soon, Ames. He that thou knowest thine, Sonic.
Come, I will give you way for your letters, and do the speedier that you may direct me to him from whom you brought them.
Now must your conscience my acquittance seal, and you must put me in your heart for friend, sith you have heard and with a knowing ear that he with hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It well appears. But tell me why you proceeded not against these feats, so criminal and so capital in nature, as by your safety, greatness, wisdom, all things else you mainly were stirred up.
For two special reasons, which may to you perhaps seem much unsinewed, but yet to me they're strong. The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks, and for myself, my virtue or my plague, be it other which, she is so conjunctive to my life and soul that, as the star moves not in but in his sphere, I could not but buy her. The other motive why to a public count I might not go is the great love that General Gender bare him, who, dipping all his vaults in their affection, so that my arrows, too slightly timbered for so loud a wind, would have reverted to my bow again, but not where I have aimed them.
And so have I a noble father lost, a sister driven into desperate terms, whose worth, if praises may go back again, stood challenger on mount of all the age for her perfections. But my revenge will come.
Break not your sleeps for that. You must not think that we are made of stuff so flat and dull that we can let our beard be shook with danger and think it pastime. You shortly shall hear more. I loved your father, and we love ourself, and that, I hope, will teach you to imagine. How now? What news?
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. These to your majesty, this to the queen.
From Hamlet? Who brought them?
Sailors, my lord, they say. I received them of him that brought them.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us.
High and mighty, you shall know I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, when I shall, first asking your pardon, thereunto recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Sonic.
Should this mean? Are all the rest come back? Or is this some abuse and no such thing? And who in the hell's is Sonic?
Know you the hand?
'Tis Hamlet's character, naked. And in a postscript here, he says, alone. Can you advise me?
I am lost in it, my lord. But let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart that I shall live and tell him to his teeth, "Thus didst thou."
If it be so, Laertes, and how should it be so? How otherwise? Will you be ruled by me?
Aye, my lord, so you will not overrule me to a peace.
To thine own peace? If he be now returned, as checking out his voyage, and that he means no more to undertake it, we will work him to an exploit, now ripe in my device, under which he shall not choose but fall. And for his death no wind of blame shall breathe, but even his mother shall uncharge the practice and call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled, the rather if you could devise it so that I might be the organ.
It falls right. If you have been talked of since your travel much, and that in Hamlet's hearing for a quality wherein they say you shine. Your sum of parts did not together pluck such envy from him as did that one, and that, in my regard, of the unworthiest siege.
What part is that, my lord?
A very ribbon in the cap of youth. Yet needful too, for youth no less becomes the light and careless livery that it wears than settled age, his sables and his weeds importing health and graveness. 2 months since here was a gentleman of Normandy.
A Norman, was it?
A Norman.
Upon my life, Lamore.
The very same.
I know him well. He is the brooch indeed and gem of all the nation. I have seen myself and served against the French, and they can well on horseback, but this gallant had witchcraft in it. He grew unto his seat, and to such a wondrous doing brought his horse as had he been encorpsed and demi-natured with the brave beast. So far he topped my thought that I in forgery of shapes and tricks come short of what he did.
He made confession of you, and gave you such masterly report for art and exercise in your defense, and for your rapier most especial, that he cried out, 'Twould be a sight indeed if one could match you. The scrimmers of their nation, he swore, had neither motion, guard, nor eye if you opposed them. Sir, this report of his did Hamlet so envenom with his envy that he could nothing do but wish and beg your sudden coming over to play with you. Now out of this.
What out of this, my lord?
Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you like the painting of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think you did not love your father, but that I know love is begun by time, and that I see in passages of proof that time qualifies the spark and fire of it. There lives within the very flame of love and a kind of wick or snuff that will abate it. But to the quick of the ulcer, Hamlet comes back. What would you undertake to show yourself indeed your father's son more in words?
To cut his throat at the church.
Aha! No place indeed should murder sanctuarize, revenge should have no bounds. But, good Laertes, will you do this? Keep close within your chamber. Hamlet, returned, shall know you are come home. Will put on those that praise your excellence, and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Bring you, in fine, together, and wager on your heads. He, being remiss, most generous, and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, or with little shuffling, you may choose a sword unabated, and in a pass of practice requite him for your father.
I will do it, and for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mountebank, so mortal that but dip a knife in it, where it draws blood, no cataplasm so rare, collected from all simples that have virtue under the moon, can save the thing from death that is but scratched withal. I'll touch my point with this contagion, that, if I gall him slightly, it may be death.
Let's speak further of this. weigh what convenience, both of time and means, may fit us to our shape. If this should fail, and that our drift look through our bad performance, 'twere better not assayed. Therefore, this project should have a back or second that might hold if this did blast in proof. Soft, let me see. We'll make a solemn wager on your cunnings. I have it. When in your motion you are hot and dry, as make your bounce more violent to that end. And that he calls for drink, I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce, whereon but sipping, if he by chance escape your venomed stuck, our purpose may hold there.
And hold it shall. With your cup and my sword, we cannot fail. It shall be easy as taking sweetmeats from a babe, which is fine by me.
Amy! Oh, Amy, it's about time! Now we can finally see each other for real. Do you remember what's happened before you were, well, you?
Sonic! It's so good to see you. Where have you been?
On that boat to England, wherever that may be. Inside my chest, there was a kind of fighting that would not let me sleep. I wish that I would sleep more often, as sometimes I find I can't focus in those long-winded conversations, but in the middle of the night, I had to get up. A little silly, but hey, it saved my life. Perhaps silliness and sleeplessness be virtues after all.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Up from my cabin, my sea scar flew about me in the dark, groped I to find out them, had my desire, fingered their packet, and in fine withdrew to mine own room again, making so bold, my fears forgetting manners, to unfold their grand commission, where I found, Amy, a royal knavery, an exact command larded with many several sorts of reasons, importing Denmark's health and England's too, with, such bugs and goblins in my life that, on the supervised, no leisure baited, no, not to stay the grinding of the axe, my head should be struck off.
Wait, really? Like, really?
Really? You're the reading type? Here. But will you hear what happened next?
Oh, Sonic, please.
Being thus benetted around with villainies, or I could make a prologue to my brains, they had begun the play. I sat me down, devised a new commission, wrote it fair, I would change my fate. Their story. Baseness to write fair, and labored much how to forget that learning, but ma'am, now it did me a soldier service. Will you hear the rest, or do I bore you?
How can you possibly bore me? Keep going.
An earnest signing from the king, Vector, that on the view and knowing of these contents, without debatement further, more or less, he should those bearers put to sudden death, not shriving time allowed.
Won't they know you broke the seal? Switched it with your own?
Oh, Rose, you know the true hedgehog is always prepared. By which I mean I jacked Vector's signet on my way out. So, with some wax and time, I was able to seal it again, the changeling never known. Now, the next day was our sea fight, and what to this was sequent, thou knowest already.
Tails and Knuckles? Or, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Oh, but they did make love to his employment. They're not near my conscience. Their defeat does by their own insinuation grow. 'Tis dangerous when the baser nature comes between the pass and fell incessant points of mighty opposites.
Sonic, that doesn't sound like you. Are you feeling okay?
Maybe you've got a point, but come on, it's them! Tails and Knuckles. Those limey losers won't know what hit them. Our boys will swing on the king with something fierce ere he swings the executioner's blade, then they'll make their flight straight home, and we three shall be laughing about it in no time. On my life, Ames, there is nothing to fear.
But surely the king will hear what happened and come for you.
He will, and soon. But I'm fast. A hog's life is no more than to say, one. But I'm very sorry, good Amy, that to shadow I forgot myself. For by the image of my cause, I see the portraiture of his. I'll court his favors, but sure, the bravery of his grief did put me into a towering passion.
Peace. Who comes here?
Your lordship is right welcome back to Denmark.
I humbly thank you, sir. Dost know this waterfly?
Sonic, that's big.
No, I mean this waterfly.
Oh, I think his name is Falstaff? No.
Sweet lord, if your lordship were at leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty.
I will receive it, sir, with all diligence of spirit. Put your bonnet to his right use. 'Tis set for the head.
I thank your lordship. It is very hot.
No, believe me, 'tis very cold. The wind is northerly.
It is indifferent cold, my lord, indeed.
But yet methinks it is very sultry and hot for my complexion.
Exceedingly, my lord. It is very sultry. As 'twere, I cannot tell how. My lord, his majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid a great wager on your head. Sir, this is the matter.
I beseech you, remember.
Thank you. Nay, good my lord, for my ease and good faith. Sir, here is newly come to court Laertes, believe me, an absolute gentleman, full of most excellent differences, of very soft society and great showing. Indeed, to speak feelingly of him, he is the card or calendar of gentry, for you shall find in him the continent of what part a gentleman would see.
Sir, his definement suffers no perdition in you, though I know to divide him inventorially would dozy the arithmetic of memory, and yet but yaw neither in respect of his quick sale. But in the verity of extolment, I take him to be a soul of great article, and his infusion of such dearth and rareness as, to make true diction of him, his sebable is his mirror, and who else would trace him? His umbrage, nothing more.
Your lordship speaks most infallibly of him.
The concernancy, sir? Why do we wrap the gentleman in our more raw breath?
Sir?
Is it not possible to understand in another tongue? You will to it, sir, really.
What imports the nomination of this gentleman?
Of Laertes?
His purse is empty already. All's golden words are spent.
Him, sir.
I know you are not ignorant.
I would you did, sir. Yet, in faith, if you did, it would not much approve us. Well, sir?
You are not ignorant of what excellence Laertes is.
I dare not confess that, lest I should compare with him in excellence. But to know a man well were to know himself.
I mean, sir, for his weapon. But in the imputation laid on him by them, in his meed he's unfellowed.
What's his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
That's 2 weapons, but, well...
The king, sir, hath wagered with him 6 Barbary horses, against the which he has him pawned, as I take it, 6 French rapiers and poniards, with their assigns as girdle hangers and so. 3 of the carriages in faith are very dear to fancy, very responsive to the hilts, most delicate carriages and a very liberal conceit.
What call you the carriages?
I knew you must be edified by the margin ere you had done.
The carriages, sir, are the hangers.
The phrase would be more germane to the matter if we could carry a cannon by our sides. I would it might be hangers till then, but on. 6 Barbary horses against 6 French swords at their assigns, their 3 liberal conceited carriages. That's the French bet against the Danish. Why is this all impawned, as you call it?
The king, sir, hath laid, sir, that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, he shall not exceed you 3 hits. He hath laid on 12 for 9, and it would come to immediate trial if your lordship would vouchsafe the answer.
How if he answers no?
I mean, my lord, the opposition of your person in trial.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall. If it please his majesty, it is the breathing time of day with me. Let the foils be brought, the gentleman willing, and the king hold his purpose. I will win for him, and I can. If not, I'll gain nothing but my shame and the odd hits.
Shall I deliver you e'en so?
To this effect, sir, after what flourish your nature will.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
Yours.
He's still wearing the stupid hat!
Oh, that's downright evil of us. Oh, we're bad people.
Speak for yourself. I told him to take it off.
Yon Madam Rose, I dare say that you most resolutely dideth not. Oh man, if I never have to talk like that again, it'll be too soon.
You sure? I think you sound like a proper gentleman.
No, I'm serious. I ever start talking like that of my own volition, I want you to take that hammer and kill me. Oh, shut up, he's coming back.
My lord, His Majesty sends to know if your pleasure holds to play with Laertes, or that you will take longer time.
I am constant to my purposes. They follow the king's pleasure. If his fitness speaks, mine is ready now or whensoever, provided I be so able as now.
The king and queen and all are coming down.
In happy time.
The queen desires you to use some gentle entertainment to Laertes before you fall to play.
What have with Tails and Knuckles? Sorry. Have Rosencrantz and Guildenstern yet made their return? They should have been but a week behind me.
No, my lord. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Hey, Amy?
Yeah, Sonic?
How does this play end?
You will lose, my lord.
I do not think so. When's the last time you knew anyone who could beat me at anything? I'll win whatever bet the king wants to make. But it's not like it matters, right?
Nay, good my lord. If your mind dislike anything, obey it. I will forestall there who repair hither and say you are not fit.
Not a whit. We defy augury. There is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. And if it be not now, yet it will come. The readiness is all. Since no man of aught he leaves knows, what is to leave betimes? Let be.
Come, Hamlet. Come and take this hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I have done you wrong, but pardon as you are a gentleman. This presence knows, and you must needs have heard, how I am punished with a sore distraction. What I have done that you might your nature, honor, and exception roughly awake, I here proclaim was madness. Was Hamlet wronged, Laertes? Never Hamlet. If Hamlet from himself be ta'en away, and when he's not himself does wrong Laertes, then Hamlet does it not. Hamlet denies it. Who does it then? His madness. If it be so, Hamlet is of the faction that is wronged. His madness is poor Hamlet's enemy. Sir, in this audience, let my disclaiming from a purposed evil free me so far in your most generous thoughts that I have shot my arrow over the house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, whose motive in this case should stir me most to my revenge. But in my terms of honor I stand aloof, and will no reconcilement till by some elder masters of known honor I have a voice and precedent of peace to keep my name ungored. But till that time I do receive your offered love like love, and will not wrong it.
Embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly play. Give us the foils. Come on.
Come, one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes. In mine ignorance, your skill shall, like a star in the darkest night, stick fiery off indeed.
You mock me, sir.
No, by this hand.
On the foils, young Osric. Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager.
Well, my lord, your grace has laid the odds on the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both. But since he is better, we have therefore odds.
This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This likes me well. These foils all have a length?
Aye, my good lord.
Me scoops of wine upon that table. If Hamlet give the first or second hit, or quit in answer of the third exchange, let all the battlements their ordnance fire. The king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup and union shall he throw, richer than that which 4 successive kings in Denmark's crown have worn. Give me the cups, and let the kettle to the trumpet speak, the trumpet to the cannoneer without, the cannons to the heavens, the heaven to earth. Now the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin. And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
Back in.
No.
Judgment.
A hit. A very palpable hit.
Well, again.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first. Set it by a while. Come.
A touch, a touch. I do confess.
Our son shall win.
He's fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin, rub thy brows. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good, madam?
Do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you'll pardon me.
It is the poisoned cup. It's too late.
Come for the third, Laertes. You do but dally. I pray you pass with your best violence. I'm afeard you make a wanton of me.
Say you so? Come on.
Nothing either way.
Have at you now.
They are incensed.
Nay, come again!
Look to the queen there, ho!
Stop the fight! They bleed on both sides.
How is it, Laertes?
Why, as a woodcock to mine own springe, Osric. I am justly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
She swoons to see them bleed.
No. No. The drink? The drink! Oh, my dear Hamlet! The drink! The drink. I am poisoned?
Vanilla? No.
Oh, villainy! Ho! Let the door be locked! Treachery! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. In thee there is not half an hour's life. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand, unbaited and envenomed. The foul practice hath turned itself on me. Lo, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poisoned. I can no more. The king's to blame.
The point envenomed too. Then venom, to thy work!
Treason! Treason!
Treason!
Yet
Treason.
defend me, friends. I am but hurt.
Here, thou ponderous murderess, damn it, Dane! Drink off this potion. Is thy union here? Follow my mother.
Mother?
He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Heaven make thee free of it. I follow thee. I am dead, Amy. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act. Had I but time, as this fell Sergeant Death is strict in his arrest, oh, I could tell you. But let it be. Ophelia, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Yet, here's some liquor left.
As thou art a hog, give me the cup. Let go! By heaven, I'll have it. Oh God, Amy, what a wounded name, things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me? If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world would draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. What warlike noise is this?
Young Fortinbras with conquest come from Italy gives this warlike volley.
Oh, Amy, the potent poison takes from me my last life. Whoever comes, whoever fell not into this weird, dark, desperate nonsense, whoever escaped this farce that is now my life, make them listen and tell that we tried. The rest is...
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels speed thee to thy rest. Why does the drum come hither?
Mamma mia, what is that?
What is it you would see? If aught of woe or wonder cease your search.
This quarry cries on havoc, O proud death! What a feast is toward in thine eternal cell, that thou so many princes at the shot so bloodily hast struck.
Not from his mouth had the ability of life to thank you. He never gave commandment for their death, but since so jump upon this bloody question, you from the Italian wars come so far, are here arrived. Give order that these bodies high on a stage be placed to the view, and let me speak to the yet unknowing world how these things came about. So shall you hear of carnal, bloody, and unnatural acts, of accidental judgments, casual slaughters, of deaths put on by cunning and forced cause, and in this upshot purposes mistook, fallen on the inventors' heads. All this I can truly deliver.
Let us haste to hear it, and call the noblest to the audience. For me, with a sorrow I embrace my fortune. I have some rights of memory in this kingdom, which now to acclaim my vantage doth invite me.
Of that I shall have also cause to speak, and from his mouth whose voice will draw on more. But let this same be presently performed, even while men's minds are wild, lest more mischance on plots and errors happen.
Let 4 captains bear a sonic lack to a soldier to the stage, for he was a likely, had he been put on, to have proved most royal, and for his passage, the soldier's music and the right of war speak loudly for him. Take up the bodies, such a sight as this becomes the field, but here shows much amiss. First off, let's get some applause in the chat for Izzy and
Hello.
Corvus, El Horso themselves.
Hello, hello.
Let me put my real clothes on.
My little bowing guy now. I very hastily edited this as the final scene was happening.
Next up, me and Juliet. Next up, Andrew and Audrey. Can I get a hell yeah for Jacqueline and Aaron?
Hell yeah, hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Let's fucking go!
The king and queen, Claire and Petra. Can I hear it for Ophelia, Horatio, and Amy? Emma! And finally, the main man himself, Sonic T. Hedgehog.
Theo dying in that outfit.
I don't have to wear this anymore.
Shout out to the cast and crew. Thank you to Paddington. Thank you to Mac. Thank you to old Billy Shanks. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Billy Shanks.
Billy Shanks.
Old Billy
He's going
Shanks.
somewhere. Pay attention to this bard guy.
It has been a fantastic run. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out. The VOD will be up. If you like this, feel free to check out more Moonshot stuff. Check out moonshotpods.com/YouTube to see the VOD list, to share it around with people. I am so happy to have everyone here. Thank you again for being here. This ruled. And with that, everybody, I bid you adieu. This has been Sonic and the State of Denmark.